Hey guys, so I'm going to do a little playing around with this. You can see I got a metal cutting blade on there, also got the right vise. Let me walk up, zoom in on this stuff. I cleaned up the table, and the guy that gave me the saw stopped by and he brought the vise with him. It's a nice heavy duty vise. And he also brought the handle, which is real cool. So I'm going to make a couple test cuts. I've already made one cut on this metal and it went right through it. But I want to mess around with the adjustments up underneath here. Got this one that says pressure, so that's a downward pressure that it's applying to the metal. It's got settings from 1 through 6. So I want to do a cut on 1 and do a cut on 6 and count how many strokes from the time it hits the metal to when it cuts all the way through it. Also up underneath there's that needle valve right there. And that adjusts the flow of the hydraulics through that hydraulic unit. So I'm not real sure how it's going to affect it. So I think what we'll do right now, it's out all the way, or just about all the way. So we'll do a cut on 1 and another cut on 2 or 6. Then I'll turn that needle valve in and do the same thing, a cut on 1 and a cut on 6, and see how it affects the amount of time it takes to cut through a piece of metal. So I got a piece of square tubing in there. It's not real thick, maybe 3/16 inch thick. It's 1.5 inches square. The blade is an old Starrett red stripe, which I love these blades. He says he's got a few more of them. He thinks he's going to try to find them and bring them down, because they are pricey. They're about 20 bucks a piece. So I'm hoping he can find them. You also see I did some cleanup on this. I got rid of all the green paint, at least on the upper part. Still got to work on the motor back here and then the base. But we'll get to that at a later date. So let me throw you on the tripod and we will do some test cutting. Be right back. Okay, got the metal in. God, I love this vise. It clamps down so tight. So that's good, because about the only time you go through these blades is when you bust one, and you bust one because the metal's moving on you. They cut forever, but they'll break if they bind up. They're high speed still all the way through, and it doesn't take much to break one. So let me kick on the phase converter. What I want to do is, like I said, as soon as that blade touches the metal, we'll count how many strokes it takes to get through it. I got some cutting oil in this oil can here, so I'll put some along the top when it gets through that, and some inside so it can cut through the bottom layer. I'll try to be consistent between each setting. So let me kick on the phase converter and we'll get started. Okay, the needle valve's turned out all the way and we are on setting number 1. I counted right, that was 100 strokes. I might have missed the first couple because I was trying to get that damn oil coming out of the can. So anyway, around 100 strokes. Let's switch it to 6 to see how many that takes. Okay, here we go. Okay, I counted 46 that time. The big difference between 1 and 6. So you can see it's not doing anything. It felt like it completely shut off. Let me turn her out about a turn now. Okay, so that's just barely open right now. 1 turn, maybe a turn and a half. Okay, back on setting 1. Okay, I think I counted 117. So that definitely reduces the cutting pressure. Let's go to 6. so that was actually less that part. But I definitely think it reduces the pressure when you turn that needle valve in. So I think I'll turn her out about 5 turns and leave it set at that. Set her on 3 this time to see what that does. I think I turned her out 4.5, 5 times. See, it's not cutting all the way through. This rod here, I can adjust when it releases it back up. So I need to do just a little bit of playing with that. I think. Seems a pretty good happy medium. Not sure what tooth per inch this blade is. It's a thick son of a bitch. No, I'm not seeing it on there. I'll have to count it. So anyway, it's a cutting. It's cutting steel. It's working like it's supposed to. Next we'll end up still stripping some paint. I'm gonna get it to work on that coolant pump. I don't know if that's gonna be a lost cause or not. We'll find out. And I also need to tackle the gearbox because I'd like to get this in a lower gear setting. Because I'm pretty sure it's on high right now. So stay tuned until them videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching.